Stoney is here to break it down. 0-3 with the daunting prospect of now going up to Green Bay, where another ugly streak is alive and well.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people in town who actually thought the Lions were going to win today. I thought they would be competitive. They were for most of the game. But, Tom, it's like every week it's the same thing. It's these little plays. Today there was actually more of them that if they go their way, they win the football game. It just shows they're not that good. They don't have enough talent to overcome absurd mistakes.
This team has to play perfect football in order to win, and you never want to be in that type of situation, but it's pretty clear that they're not going to get any breaks. They're not going to get any calls. A lot of calls went against them, but you can't be muffing punts, and you can't be turning the ball over at the end zone twice down the stretch.
No, it's really bad. And the sad thing is you look at them and say, yeah, I think they are better, even though they have a backup quarterback, than they have been the last 2 years, but it's still not good enough. They're still 0-3, and no matter who coaches the team, who the players are, it always just seems to be the same old thing, especially when they play the old man Brett Favre, who did not look that good today. I mean, the Lions pretty much, they didn't sack him very many times, but they were in his face a lot. And, anytime you go to Minnesota, it's incredible. They can't win on the road.
The stats are not. The Vikings are 22-3 against the Lions since Randy Moss came into the league in 1998. It has been just pure, utter domination by that team. I don't know any other way to sum up what the Vikings do to the Lions.
It's sad. It really is.
We can point some fingers today.
Oh, there are tons. I mean, so many big plays, momentum-killing plays, momentum-turning plays. The muff punt by Stephon Logan. Jason Hanson missing a 44-yard field goal. Brandon Pettigrew, how many passes did he drop? The secondary, Jonathan Wade, Chris Houston. I mean, some bad plays as far as penalties. Jerome Felton, a great 15-yard run. Dominic Raiola, a penalty, a holding. It was a questionable call, but Ndamukong Suh, a turnover. You got to know. I know you're only a rookie. You can't hit the guy's head. And Sean Hill, even, 2 bad interceptions at the end. They weren't going to game anyway. Look, 8 penalties, most of them killing. We've heard this year and year in and out. It's just, and Jim Schwartz.
Oh, that's the one I thought you were going to leave out. I mean, come on. You have 14 seconds on the clock, at least 1 or 2 shots in the end zone.
Timeout.
Something. It just makes you grate your teeth. And his explanation I didn't buy either.
No, you don't play scared. And it's like he was afraid that they might turn the ball over and not get any points. That was bad. I've ripped a Linehan before. And except for that 3rd and 1 where he ran the ball up the middle again, I thought the actual play calling formations was fine. They actually tried a wildcat with Best. They had it end around with Calvin and with Logan. They tried some different things. It just didn't work. They're not good. And unfortunately, I think when they were 6-2, they've won 3 football games. They were 6-2 in 2008.
That's what I'm saying. It's
They've
3-40.
won 3 football games since then.
It's almost unfathomable. Now,
I'm not going to give this as an excuse, but I do wonder if they'd be 0-3 if Stafford didn't get hurt.
And now you got to wonder how long it's going to take him to ramp up if and when he does get back. And if and when he does get back, will he have Javid Best in the backfield?
Yeah, I hope that this toe injury is just a one-game thing. Because it seems, because he got shaken up in the first game, so it's every other game he's playing really well and pain-free.
Let's hit on the Tigers quickly. Last home game today. Is it the last time we've seen Brandon Inge wear the Old English D?
I would say, in my mind, unfortunately, no. I have a funny feeling he'll be back, which I think is, if they bring Inge and Peralta and have, Rhymes or Sizemore play second base, same old, same old. They need a catcher at number 1. They need another arm and maybe another outfielder.
Big week of college football. You're not saying Indiana and Michigan's going to be an easy game for the Wolverines.
Oh, no, the way they play defense, the way Indiana can light it up, that's going to be like a 55-52 game or something.
But clearly the focus is going to be on MSU and Wisconsin. The first real test for Michigan State. Still don't know if D'Antonio is going to be there. You have to assume he won't be on the sideline this week.
I don't assume anything. So that's going to be, Wisconsin runs the ball really well, but that's Michigan State's strength of their defense, if there is a strength. I think it's going to be a very close game. I'm not going to pick it, but that's going to be a tough game for them.
Some weeks it's hard to determine who the Stonehead is, and others it's not.
No, it's not. Stonehead, Braylon Edwards. So simple. Braylon, you're out in New York. You want to be a party guy. You've had problems before. You're a rich guy. Okay, you had a few to drink. Hire somebody. It's New York. You can hire a chauffeur. They have cabs. Braylon, you're a smart guy. Why did you act like a stonehead? Double the legal limit? Braylon, oh.
Hurts. The Jets even have a service that will come and pick you up for free. He didn't even have to hire anybody.
Rex Ryan probably would have drove him if he asked him.
No question about it. That's Mike Stone. You can hear him every day in the morning. 97.1 The Ticket. Stay with us. The update continues right after this.